Now, we've seen a decent amount of rain over the last several weeks, and that's put a really significant dent in the drought situation. That being said, the most recent update to the drought monitor still has much of the area in moderate drought. However, the measurements for this were taken last Tuesday. Many spots have seen 2 inches of rain since last Tuesday, so we're going to get an update to this next week. I expect the conditions to continue to improve with the exception of northeast Georgia, parts of Gilmer, Fannin, Union, Towns County, still looking at extreme drought up there. We honestly have not seen a lot of rain in those spots in the last couple of weeks or in the last couple of days. That's going to make a change to that here in the days to come. But I would circle Monday on your calendar for our next best chance of storms. A disorganized line of storms coming through Monday evening. By disorganized, I mean broken, right? So, it might rain heavily in Woodstock, then you get a little lull over Kennesaw, then it picks up again over Marietta, something like that through the evening hours, and then we'll remain unsettled into the end of the week. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to take a closer look at tomorrow, Father's Day, plus how the rainfall is shaped up through the last couple of weeks. That comes your way here in a little bit. Caitlin?
We'll see you then, Alex. The U.S. men's national team moving on to the World Cup knockout stage after beating Australia 2-0. A dominant performance despite one of the U.S.'s top players sitting the game out. And Fox News correspondent Caroline Elliott has more.
American fans were loud and proud inside Seattle Stadium as they watched the men's national team punch their ticket to the round of 32.
You see the enthusiasm here is incredible.
I don't think our section sat down the whole 90 minutes, so it was really cool.
It was really good. They connected really well. It was just really fun to learn.
The first goal came just 10 minutes into the match. The second hit the back of the net just before halftime off the head of the team's youngest player, 21-year-old Alex Freeman. It was another strong showing by the U.S., who controlled the ball most of the game. The U.S. playing on home soil has its advantages, with the roar of the crowd actually shaking the stadium at points. Even fans say they've never seen anything like it.
I have never been to a sporting event that had so much energy.
The commanding U.S. performance came without one of the team's standout players, Christian Pulisic, who was sidelined with a calf injury. Coaches say he's recovering well and aim to have him back on the pitch next week.
Wherever we're going, I'm going there as well. I said I'm following the U.S. team. This is one of those rare experiences.
And the U.S. will play their final group match next week in Los Angeles against Turkey. And Seattle, Caroline Elliott, Fox News.
And tomorrow, the focus switches back here to Atlanta. Another match day, the third so far. If you can't make it down to Atlanta Stadium, don't worry, we have you covered. You can watch all the matches right here on Fox 5. We'll also have recaps both tonight and tomorrow, match day at 11:30. World Cup fever taking over the Beltline this weekend for the Atlanta Beltline Festival, kicking off in just a few hours. And Good Day's Kim Leffler joins us with a look at what is ahead. Hey, Kim, looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Caitlin, good morning to you. As Atlanta welcomes thousands of visitors from all across the world, this event here along the Beltline, along the newly opened South Side Trail, is meant to showcase Atlanta's culture and also cultures from across the globe. Now, the Beltline is turning Pittsburgh Yards here into a global celebration this weekend. Atlanta Beltline Fest runs through Sunday, featuring World Cup match screenings, live music, food, dance performances, family activities, and vendors from around the world. The free two-day festival was created to bring the tournament's international spirit beyond the stadium. Organizers say it's a chance for Atlantans and visitors to learn from each other while celebrating the world's game.
We wanted to give residents, visitors, a way to really celebrate the Cup culture and community.
To be a part of a conversation like this, speaking and representing my country, I am very grateful and privileged, to be able to do that.
Now, visitors can get to the festival here by MARTA, biking, or heading on foot on the Beltline. And shuttles will also bring festival goers from the West End station. Again, this event is free, but organizers are encouraging people to go ahead and RSVP online just so you have all of the latest information. It'll get started later on this morning at 10 a.m. Live this morning in Southwest Atlanta, Kim Leffler for Good Day Atlanta.
A fun day ahead. Thanks so much, Kim. Well, Decatur Fire will soon be hiring. Commissioners voted this week to add 3 more firefighters to the city's force, and Fox 5's Ellie Levine has more on the pipeline for new recruits.
with the passage of a new fiscal year budget indicator.
And the chair votes aye, and the budget is passed.
Sarah did it for the last time.
Sarah, did you do this to Dash for the last time?
Miss across North Georgia. You got 2 miles in Dalton, mile in Blairsville, nothing at the airport right now, but then you've got no problems in places like Carrollton, over towards Noonan, Eatonton, Griffin. So patchy fog, the name of the game this morning. Now, the sun's coming up here. In fact, it just rose. 6:28 was the official sunrise time. This is the longest daylight time of the year. 6:28 to 8:52 p.m. puts us at 14 hours and 24 minutes. Tomorrow is going to be a second shorter, and then the following day about 2 seconds shorter, and then a couple days later 3 seconds shorter, and so forth. So we are going to begin losing daylight now as we get into fall and certainly towards the winter solstice 6 months from now. So if you like the longer days, enjoy them for the next couple of weeks. Today is also Father's Day. If you're spending any amount of time outside, it's going to be warm. Don't get me wrong. Temperatures getting into the 80s later this afternoon. Notice we don't have as much of a shower and storm chance. There will be a handful out there, but they will be few and far between. Coming up in a few minutes, we're going to take a closer look at that hour by hour. Caitlin?
We'll see you then, Alex.